So I try to keep some diversity on this channel and try and make it so that a wide variety of people can, come in and watch my different kinds of takes on different videos. But it seems as though, like, my Beastar videos tend to do better than most, so I wanted to do something a little bit different and review the manga itself, and we can't start the series off without Volume 1, the one that started all the furry accusations. The first volume covers the first couple of episodes from the first season, and straight off the bat, let's just get this out of the way by saying that the art style of the manga is pretty awesome. I mean, it's very simplistic yet beautiful in its own way. There are, some beautiful pieces of art out there when it comes to manga, like Berserk. Fairy Tail is pretty good in the manga section, and even My Hero has its own, time to shine. But this kind of artwork does enough for it to stand out compared to all the others that I just mentioned. Plus, I love these background images of Legoshi and the other characters when they react to something. I mean, it's just pure gold. So what happens in Volume 1 is, of course, and we're going to get into, if you haven't read the series or you haven't, seen the anime, you probably shouldn't be watching this because there are going to be, some spoilers to what's happening since we're going to be talking about the plot. But that's your official spoiler warning. So in Volume 1, of course, we start off with the Murder of Tem, as, that's what starts the series off. And, they started off with literally a bang, as we find, that this world is, inhabited by anthropomorphic animals. And with, of course, the murder of a student taking place in this world, we can see that this isn't the most perfect or ideal place to live. Naturally, the herbivores are scared for their lives, which leads to the character of Legoshi being thought of as a villain, based on how he looks. And, he's a very secluded kind of guy, but you automatically get these villain vibes off of him. And they show this perfectly with the scene with him and Els, where Els is frightened of him and, attempts to, strike him, only to find out that Legoshi is trying to give her a love letter that Tem meant to give her before he died. There are many moments like this, throughout the manga that show discrimination really well, almost better than any other sort of medium out there, because it never becomes preachy, unlike other shows and movies that I've seen with that same message. There are many characters that are introduced in this show, but in this volume, this is where we meet the big three of the show, which are Legoshi, Haru, and Louis. The aforementioned Legoshi is the main character of the show, and he is the epitome of don't judge a book by his cover, because he does look like he could kill you in an instant, but then again, he also has a pet beetle named Beatley that, he cares for, and he is literally the nicest guy that you could ever meet. Then there's Louis, the red deer, who is the head actor in the drama club that literally every girl fawns over. And when you first meet him, you can see that this man oozes charisma and he gets the bitches. Speaking of bitches, we got Haru. I know, I'm just kidding, y'all. I do like Haru, but, the joke was right there. Haru the rabbit, she's just your average teenage girl, but she happens to be the biggest thought in the whole entire school, and everyone knows it. And while some try to avoid her, there are others that will take full advantage of her. There are plenty of other characters in this story of Beastars, but these are the main three I want to talk about for now. So we go from the Murder of Tem, Legoshi's persecution, and finding out that, he's just a good little wolf, to some drama club drama, ironically, and Louis tells Legoshi to keep guard as he and another student are going to do some extra rehearsal for the upcoming play. And it's here that Legoshi starts to notice that, he's not alone. when suddenly his urges start to take over as he chases after this person, and it's where we get to see the iconic shot from the first season, where we then get Haru's part of the story as, you know, she's the person that's being held by Legoshi, and we see just how exactly she is targeted, abused, and bullied, so much so that she feels as though she is ready to die. However, she realizes that even though she mentally wants to die, there is a part of her that fights to stay alive. Through some divine intervention, Haru manages to run away from Legoshi, but before that happens, Legoshi is tempted very much so to eat her, and the amazing artwork that you can see how much he really struggled with that, you know, to not eat Haru and give in to his true nature. He does end up cutting her arm, but she manages to get away, other than that, unharmed. Louis gets injured while rehearsing, and for the rest of the chapter, we can see how hard he truly works to put on this facade of him being stronger than he actually is, and just how badly he wants to be the next Beastar. Legoshi reflects, you know, on the event that happened last night and what would have happened if he gave into his urges, you know. And when he's asked to get some flowers for the drama club, because, you know, if I haven't said it yet, Legoshi works for the drama club, you know, as a stagehand in the background. And, well, once Legoshi goes to get those flowers, he sees a sight that he never thought he would see. And it's Haru. As he eloquently puts it, it's the Garden of Temptation. And that's how Volume 1 ends. Overall, I think that this first volume is a hell of a way to get people, you know, who are interested in the series to pick it up and continue with it. There is some stuff that, you know, I did leave out because I don't want to go beat for beat and cover every little thing that happened. But I just hit the main stuff with this video, especially with the murder of a student, followed by another potential murder. Plus, the character work of Legoshi, Haru, and Louis is really well done here, not to mention that the world really feels well built here, especially with these little tidbits at the end of the volume when they talk about how smaller animals have the right of way when walking, and that smaller animals can also, you know, potentially use larger animals as taxis if they need to, you know, get somewhere or are in a rush. Overall, the first volume does enough right, I think, for people to keep on going with the good art style, the world building, and the intrigue on where the story will go from here. So that's been it for this episode. Let me know what you guys think about the first volume and, you know, everything related to Beastars in the comments section below. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know, because I want to provide you guys with content that you want to see. So like I said, if you want to see more like this, or you want something out of the box, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys as soon as I can.